Hello everyone, this is Natalie, your multi-dimensional channeler and intuitive hypnotist. Welcome. Today we're Tuesday, at least on Vancouver Island. So I thought I would take a few minutes to simply share with you the vibration I'm in. And when I work with clients, usually, and if not all the time, it does raise my vibration. So depending who came through during the connection, then I vibrate higher. And I want to share this because usually I stay in this container, in this energy for a while. So I would like to share a light activation or light language activation. So let me know who's there if you're watching this live or as a replay. I will check your comments and I will check your questions if you do have any questions. But without further ado, let's diving into a light language activation. And if it's your first time experiencing light language activation, it is a channeled message received from higher vibrational energies that are not using our everyday language, or at least earth language, whatever it is, French, English, Spanish, Portuguese, it doesn't matter. Usually it's not using this kind of language or known language, but it will use hand movements, arm movements, and eventually body movements that are not only unlocking trapped emotions, but also unlocking a certain awareness, as if it was reaching you deeply to a point that everything that is coded within you and that is ready to come to the surface, to your awareness field, is suddenly, bang, opening up. So it uses hands, it uses the body in order to, again, unlock whatever you need to unlock. Everyone will get something different, and it may use the voice, it may use sounds to, again, reach a certain tonality that will unlock, create a connection with your own field and induce relaxation, induce tension release, and again, an opening, an awareness to something you're meant to be receiving. So feel open, feel free to be totally open to imagine, to go with the flow. It's not something rational. It's not something you need to decipher and analyze, because it's way beyond this. And actually, if it's the first time you're watching this, you might be wondering, what is this? And actually, it felt like that for me until it came through me, and I stopping the flow, and I stopped myself, my ego self, from expressing it. So I'm so happy to see we are a few here. Again, let me know who's there. Put your name in the comments where you're from, and I think we're ready to go. I might just wait 30 seconds or so to see who's there. If not, all you have to do is follow my instructions and follow my hand movements. You'll see how it goes for you. Again, I have no clue what kind of energy will come through. I just did one 10 minutes ago for TikTok. So TikTok, it's an Instagram reel. It's less than 30 seconds. And I realized that the energy that was coming through was a spiral flow. I called it spiral flow because it was kind of quick, and obviously it was trying to clear anything in our central centers or energy centers. But now with you, I don't know what will come through. Dawn, hello from Ontario. Becky from Mexico. Wonderful. So, are we ready, guys? Actually, this is the first time. Francesca, Berube, Carrier from Quebec. I'm so happy. Bonjour. So, before I start, let me know if it's your first time experiencing it, not from me specifically, but from any kind of channeler or It doesn't matter who did that or who shared the energy, not energy healing, but the light language activation. Is it your first time? And if not, I think we're ready for another experience. And I'm just waiting for your Chantal is there. It's your first time, Chantal, I'm sorry. Wonderful. Perfect. So you don't have to have an intention. Me too for Francesca. That's wonderful. And I hope I pronounce your name correctly. So if ever you missed the introduction, you'll go back to it. It is going a lot faster and a lot deeper, and then anything we can channel, and the channeler or the psychic or the healer will share, translate with words, because they are not any known words. There are no known words at all. There might be, but it's rare. Usually if words are coming out or sounds are coming out, they're not making any reference to anything you know. And it's almost organic, it's almost physical, it's almost using your sensations, and of course it's using your eyes, your physical eyes, to receive the information. But anyways, it's something to experience. And if it's your first time, and whether it's your first time or not, I would love for you to share how it felt after. So we will close our eyes for the first part, and after I'll ask you to slightly open your eyes and follow my hand movements. Are we ready for that? Good, let's do it. So close your eyes right now and take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out until no more breath, like a big sigh out, like a big Let's do this 3 more times at our own pace. And again, your eyes are closed. Beautiful. When you're ready, stay in that relaxing mode. Stay in this beautiful, enveloping, relaxing sensation, and slightly open your eyes and follow my hand movements without any desire to understand, as if you were receiving an energetic massage and you just let in. Inahip kruhupelak ni ihalakti shulai man kelaterraitnek yeah mailak turlupnik lacht neer makli eterlik in de lachite nacht a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out until no more breath. Relax your muscles. And we're back. It could have been a lot longer. I have a feeling that more could have come, but it's just a little introduction. And every time, I have no clue what will come up. For me, it feels relaxing. For me, it feels like, whoa, something went through me like a breeze and took a lot of tension and a lot of whatever, a lot of the energy today that I sensed and saw, and you might have felt things in your body. You might have seen things, even if your eyes were open, like a superimposed image while you are watching my own hand movements. Either way, it is your received message. It's what you're supposed to be feeling, and I would love to know what you got. You made it. Aloha. Hello, James. Hello. Shanman. Yeah, wonderful. I'm happy. You might have to replay it if you just joined us, as we just had an activation. But let me know how it was for you. All I can tell you is that we were playing with Egyptian energies, and we're talking about ancient Egypt energies. I could feel the sand. I could feel the heat of the sun, like a dry weather. And but I would like to know how it felt for you. Honestly, if you have a few seconds, just type it down. And again, we may feel something different, all of us, and it's totally fine. There was no specific message. Sometimes they have like a, let's say, a common theme around the topic. I think today it was more an opening into an interdimensional experience. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's really to unlock something within the body, or to open one of our centers for communication, to download more intuitive abilities. And today it was actually we were working with ancient Egypt energies, but we're also working with Arcturian energies. And all of this was to open a portal of energy. So when we open a portal of energy, not only does it remain open once you and I disconnect and go on do our, mundane things and our chores, it remains open. So just observe if in the next days or the next hours you either feel things differently, or if at night you are dreaming about something that feels like a message, or like a sign, or like an opening to a new awareness. Honestly, it was very, very potent. I don't say the other ones were not, but this one was really a global opening to another dimension, which means for whomever's watching this live or as a replay, you will probably feel that you are unlocking more intuitive abilities, whatever you're meant to be receiving. So let me read. Dawn says, felt a relief in my heart, or a release, in my heart. Beautiful. Francesca says, I started to communicate with the Arcturian a couple of months ago. So, there's no coincidence why you're here. Is this now? I felt the shift. Well, we started, we just ended the activation. It's not an activation. It's more, well, it is an activation. It's a light language activation. So it's still in the air. The energy is still there. So just having this conversation might even open up an energy field for you, or an energy portal for you. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I think the fun would be to try it again for you. Any more comments? So yeah, you'll see. Again, it's always a personal experience, mainly when we are having a group activation or a group transmission. Everybody gets something very personal from it, and that is beautiful. It's meant to be this way, but I can tell you that the general message was really connecting star and earth, but the energies of the ancient Egypt. And again, it doesn't matter what you perceive of what was ancient Egypt. Somewhere in our field of awareness, there is that energy of ancient Egypt where we were recreating a civilization, where we were working on another model to work with humanity. So there's all that written, it's richness. It's pretty much the rich gold color, the kind of golden sand colors, and the fact that we were building an empire. It's that kind of energy, rebuilding an empire. And at the same time, the Arcturians were here. And again, I never channeled the same energy or the same collective, but they were there as witness. They were not really active, they were just witnessing and seeing who would be there. Not that they're taking notes. Francesca was present, Natalie was present. It's more like a tutor, a mentor watching how their students are doing on their own. It was just like we're watching because we are also learning how people are receiving it. So today was quite an interesting one. How can we learn to write light language? I do write light language, so many do. It's simply trusting. Start with a blank page of paper. I like to work with pens of different colors because it stimulates my imagination. And first, imagine, what would it be? Allow your pen to flow easily on the piece of paper without any expectations, without any desire to see something concrete. Even if it looks like doodling, start with doodling. Actually, it's the best exercise. And eventually you'll find yourself writing letters that are belonging to another language. And it doesn't have to be letters. It could simply be shapes. It could be colors. It could be and a mixture of everything. So light language is not just what is on paper. It's not just written. It's also in movement, but it is also written. And usually when you do one, you can develop the other one. But trust, it starts by exploring. It really starts by, I'm having fun. The ideal is to meditate before and just ask, okay, whatever needs to come through me, just allow it. And at first you will probably evaluate and judge, but eventually you'll see a pattern. You'll see that, oh my God, I've done that shape before. I've done this kind of form, or I've used that kind of language. Same with me. I realize some sounds are coming back while some are new. Depends what I connect to. So have fun with the process. Nobody can teach you how to channel light language. It is really a personal experience. On the other hand, if you're watching somebody doing it, or you watch the results, or you write, you watch or look at what somebody channeled, it might open a dormant energy within you that will feel, oh my God, yeah, that calls me. I feel so called to do it. So observe first if you're not feeling too keen on starting it on your own, but eventually you'll find somebody transcribing light language in the way that opens up your own ability. That was my pleasure. So I'll let you go with this unless you have more questions or more comments. Remember, if you're watching this as a replay, I will read your comments and I will answer your questions. More of these beautiful, spontaneous light language will come throughout the month. I try to do that definitely a few times a month. And we have activation next Thursday, 11 Pacific time. I will share, I'm not sure yet. I think it will be channeled, a collective channeled transmission, which means that it's more something we listen to. I'll see how it is because it's always done live, so I cannot even tell you the topic. but I usually offer 3 different kind of things, if not 4. There's the activations for the group. It unlocks something within you, whatever needs to be unlocked. Same thing, but for one individual. Then you have the transmissions, which is more a message, which may unlock things within you, but it's more something to understand. And you have the light language activations, which is pretty much what you have experienced today. So I hope you can join us for a future connection. And until then, I am wishing you a great day, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And bye bye for now. It was my pleasure. Bye.